Hi everyone, Janine from Phil and Tom Plus, and we're here today doing our normal weekly podcast. And with me I have today Phil.
Phil, how you going everybody? Good to be with you.
And we also have...
They call me T-Train.
Oh, that is Thomas, everybody. I have no idea what T-Train means.
It's just a quality nickname, Mum.
It's a quality nickname.
Or they call me the Tank.
The Tank.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably
Did you
relate
say
to...
the tank or the wank?
Yeah, the wank might be more appropriate. I think we might just leave that conversation there.
He's a wank.
Okay, you've got no one disagreeing with you, Tom. So we hope you've all had a good week. Got over Easter, eaten too much chocolate. We were pretty good on the old chocolate, weren't we? The old sweet tooth. How were you?
I was good on the old chocolate because I had the new chocolate, Mum.
Oh, jeez. The
Mum,
wit is on the ball today. He's on the ball.
You know?
Yes. So, how this week has been, as we said last week, we were doing our...
This week has been fascinating.
Fascinating, Thomas.
Not really, I just like that word.
Oh, okay. Well, last week's podcast we were talking about how we were going to do... Wasn't a think tank. What did we say? It was a do tank. What did we end up calling it? Whatever it was.
Do tank, I think.
You'll have to go back. Do tank?
Yeah,
you'll have to go back to last week's podcast and listen. And we were talking about how we were going to spend this week concentrating on developing our sales funnel.
We have been developing our sales funnel.
So it's been an interesting week.
Has been. I don't think, Mum, think that you were expecting the week to be like it is. I think that you were expecting the week to be like, like soldiers, like this time we're going to be doing this, and this time we're going to do this time we're going to be doing that.
You know what, it hasn't been good from the admin point of view, people. It's just...
simply because...
Working with these two creative airheads is...
Airheads?
Wow. It just not... It doesn't go with the flow in the admin world.
Well, see, we use words like, let's just go with the flow, we'll play it by ear.
We'll catch up then.
Let me just feel it out, that sort of thing. And Mum hates those sorts of words.
Suck
She
and
wants
see.
to be, let's get it done from here to here, and then we'll do this, and then from here to here to here. It just doesn't work like that. I'm hitting that audio right now.
So you're sounding like very adminning there, but like Mr. I will do it my way.
Yeah. What do you mean? No, I was doing an impression of you.
Yeah, was it there? I'm not like that.
You were at the start, so it hasn't gone this way. But in spite of that, I'd say we've come a long, long way. Our goal at the start of the week was we said we want to come out of it with a fully operational, fully functional sales funnel. So when we advertise, we don't have to think. We just go, we're going to use that link, we're going to use that funnel, we're going to use that funnel. We don't have to think. We just go and grab the link.
And that can be a strain at times, that thinking part.
Oh, fantastic, Mum. Is that a little jibe at us saying we can't think?
No.
Anyway. So we have come. It's Thursday, and we already have a fully operational sales funnel. We've done it, and now we're continuing on our work and refining it and improving it and doing other things as well.
Yes, and it just reiterated to us also the actual power that a sales funnel has, and what you actually learn out of putting all the steps in place and where everything goes and where you actually pull your information from. So what do you think, Phil? How has your week been about the old sales funnel?
Let me ask you something, Dad. Did you expect to get as much done as we have this week?
Oh, yeah. I thought we'd get a lot done. I mean, I've been working on. It's interesting. We sort of have different strengths, and we sort of go off and work on what we have to work on, and then we come together, have a meeting, and I like the idea where some things I just don't really understand, so I just think, well, I have faith in the other person to get it done. So when you come and show me a page, I love that. And so, for example, where maybe one of my strengths possibly is where I tend to look at maybe it's the marketing of it or the words, that sort of stuff. So I'm really impressed with how, over a period of time, maybe the last 18 months, how we've sort of, brought a lot of things together. And I guess, the thing I'm always wary of, people, they're listening to, the effort. And one of the big problems in the online world or the internet world is being able to see it as a business and treat it as a business. So I tend to see it big. And so it makes sense that you've got to put some effort in. And the concept is basically financial freedom. That's the idea behind what we're doing. And people who want to become financially free, then, as you've said, looking at your Tony Robbins stuff, they have to investigate that stuff. So this stuff we're talking about, it's basically having your own sales funnel, and I think that's a really good thing to actually have your own sales funnel. Which what is it? It's like emails. It's a bit of technology. It's a bit of software. Autoresponder.
I like thinking of it as it's essentially the machine that runs your business, really, but. It's also what it is. I was thinking about this in the shower. Is that the sales funnel is the path to your shop? It's the path to your shop.
Yeah.
Imagine you've got a brick and mortar business that's out on the street, a 7-Eleven or something.
Yeah, you're right.
You need to build a path to your shop. Well, nobody can get to your shop. That's what a sales funnel is.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right. And it also it's like once you walk into the shop, like in the modern day shops, they'll. The experience of shopping, like in supermarkets, for example, it's a science where they have things laid out, what level they have at eye level, it's an absolute science.
Yeah, and what I like that we're doing is this sales funnel, it's personally branded to us, we own it, but we're building it in such a way, and maybe all sales funnels are like this, I don't know, but we're building it so that we can sell our own products, but we can also integrate affiliate products in there as easy as possible.
Yeah,
it's so easy.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's the great thing is it has been a lot of work, but once you do the work, the main stuff, you don't have to build it again. You just tinker and play and change and edit a few things
probably,
here and there.
Yeah, tinker. You probably what is it? You sort of polish it up.
Yeah.
And the thing about a sales funnel, like you said, it's basically. Did you say a pathway to your shop? Yeah. And imagine it's like with a shop. If you, in a traditional sense, if you had, 100 customers or 500 customers or 1,000 customers, people come in your shop and they leave your shop. Some people come in and they never come back again. Some people come back again. Some people are repeat buyers. But the amazing thing about this sales funnel or an online sales funnel is it gives you the ability to communicate with everybody that comes in your shop in one hit. And we call that like an autoresponder and by sending an email. And so you can...
It's a list.
Yeah, your list. You can communicate with 100 people at one time, 500 people at one time, 1,000 people at one time, 5,000 people at one time. And you can do that daily. Things can be automated. There's so many twists and spins to it, and it's a great thing to learn. When you think about all the things that people are learning out there, putting their effort into, geez, I can't. This is a great thing, to be able to learn. I can remember when I went to my first seminar when we did not know anything. I can remember the guy talking about emails, and they're actually automatic. And then on this day, we're going to say this, and then on that day, we're going to say that. And I'm going, ooh, wow, look, that's amazing. Now we actually have our own. And, when people buy stuff, from it pretty well, you get sales from it. So, yeah, it's been and I've been working not just on the sales funnel, but I've been working on our webinars, basically. Our webinars, and so we've had technological problems which Janine's fixed, which is fantastic.
It is fantastic because it
Touch
means I
wood.
don't have to do it.
Touch wood.
Oh, I think it's all right. I think you've worked it out, and so my interest is in the presenting and in the concept of selling selling good stuff to people pretty well.
So I think that was a pretty good podcast. We're at 10 minutes. Should wrap it up there. It was all about a sales funnel.
Yes. sales funnel. If you have any questions, guys, just put them in the comment section below the podcast. You should have seen Tom's face. He was waiting for me to say something else, but I didn't. See, I was very good there, Thomas.
That's right. You say below the
Okay, so if you enjoyed the podcast, let us know by leaving a comment at the bottom of the podcast, which is at the bottom of the blog. If you have any questions, you can leave them there as well. Have a great week. And it's Janine signing off from Phil and Tom Podcast.
Have a great week.